Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about pencil sharpeners, which, if you don't have a mechanical pencil like this, you're going to need one. So probably the most common is this blade type pencil sharpener, which, as you can see here, uses blades. If you want something a little fancier, you can get a crank, but you still don't want an electric. You can get a crank type pencil sharpener. And these can come in a few variants. So if you went to school, you probably remember this. This is a wall mount, or you can mount it to a table. Now another type would be a suction cup mount. And there are some issues I had with one. With one of these. Okay, it was very picky about what surface it was on. On some surfaces the mount didn't work. And on the one that it did, it was a race to get the pencil sharpened before the suction released. So the Mr. Pen is a third variant, which is self-advancing. So in other words, it pulls in the pencil as you crank, leaving your other hand free to hold it down. You can mount it if you want to, but you don't have to. So let's unbox this thing. Oh, by the way, the self-advancing, this was the cheapest one I could find. This went for around $7. Most go for $20 to $60. And you can see it does have mounting hardware if you want to. So this is the first time I've actually pulled this out of the box. Oh, another thing about these, let's see, here you can see, is these metal parts it uses to hold the pencil. Some of them have rubber at the end of them so they don't make marks on your pencil. I mean, for $7 this isn't going to have that, but even some of the more expensive ones don't either, so it'll ding your pencil where it grips it. But unless you have some really fancy pencil you don't want to damage, it doesn't matter. So let's see, you pull this in, and some of these, oh, it does lock. Okay, I was just gonna say. So let's see if we can get this through here, or maybe, yeah, I'm not familiar with this at all. Let's see. Okay, great. Just hold this in again. And I pushed out the whole bottom of this. So let's see if we can get this working again. Because apparently when they install this, they don't install it correctly. I guess you could say, what do you want for $7? But I'm annoyed already. Okay, there we go. They just didn't install that correctly. So I'm gonna pinch this. So as you can tell, I've never used this thing, so I guess we'll just... Oh, finally! Hallelujah! It went in. Alright, so now we get to see if it works. And it's working. And it's done. It'll just stop sharpening once it's done. And here we go. And that is a nice point. That is a very nice point. So other than a few user errors and them not installing this part correctly, but it wasn't broken. It's just you're supposed to push it in and twist it, and they didn't do the twist part. So again, for $7, it's not a big deal, and it did a really nice job on sharpening the pencil. So let's see. Pencil. I'm gonna call this a recommend. Now, like I said, I just got this, so I can't tell you how long it's gonna last for, but it did work well. So if you're on a low budget and you want to test out this type of pencil sharpener, again, I would recommend it. If you got a little more money, you're probably better off getting the ones that go for, I can't remember the brand name, there's a popular one, but they go for around $30. And I think the casing for those is made out of metal rather than plastic, but again, this was $6. And here's your shavings drawer, which pops right out, so it's very easy to dump your shavings with this. So there you go, and I bid you adieu.